Pamela, the story that's people been sharing a lot on social media it's on the front page of the Observer as well. I mean, this is quite a turn up. Someone who's regarded as quite a moderate member of the Labour Party, so-called moderate, Neal Lawson, former speechwriter for Gordon Brown, has been expelled from the party, and it's kicked up a stink with some of the soft left, I think they'd be called, someone John Cruddas and others. I mean, if you look on social media, lots of MPs are all saying this is appalling. Lots of Labour MPs are saying this and stuff. Have they gone too far? What do you make of this whole story?
So I was shocked, I tell you, shocked to hear that the Labour Party has been taken over by a liberal, illiberal right-wing faction. I mean, it comes as no shock to any of us, does it? It's good that kind of they're waking up, some in the media, some MPs, but they're waking up because it's now being done to them, their kind, aren't they? So it's good that it's getting some publicity, I would say. So what I think is this: first of all, I thought he'd been expelled initially from the original article, but it seems he hasn't. He just got a notice of investigation. And so Labour have commented on his case, which they always say in everybody else's case. No, we never comment on individual cases, but they have. So the thing with Neal, he organised an event. He's not been silent on the purge, actually. He has done some things. And he had an event, Compass held an event a few months ago that you might remember, about Ford, and I attended that. And I was quite surprised at how naive the people who were speaking at that meeting were. And I think I put in the chat that many people have been expelled for saying exactly what you're saying in this meeting. And I think it's come as a shock to them that one of their own is being threatened in the way that we are. So, but the thing is, with Neal Lawson, he has powerful friends. So he worked, I believe, for Tony Blair and Peter Mandelson. So why has this come about? Well, I think it is, as we know, that the disciplinary procedure in Labour is being used really in a factional way. It's not that something comes to the attention of the governance and legal department and then they look into it. What's happening is the right-wing faction that they refer to, the playground bullies, decide who they want to pick off from the Labour Party, and then they employ people to troll social media to get rid of them. So with this one, it could well be because Neal had the audacity to hold a meeting about democracy in the Labour Party and invite Martin Ford to it. But it could also be because this relates to a tweet apparently in 2021 about local elections. And in those local elections, guess who was standing as a candidate? Luke Akehurst, and he lost to the Greens. So this very much seems like a personal thing, really. But what's happened is they seem to have overstepped the mark this time, because presumably he had a call from somebody with more power than he has and told to, you've overstepped the mark now. So my prediction is that Neal's case will be sped up. He won't have to wait the 2 or 3 years without any information that most of us have had to. And he'll be no further action, maybe a little warning, and that's it. And then everybody will go back to forgetting about the thousands of people who've been abused in this way by the Labour Party, and people who've not held very high paid jobs in the Labour Party, but have given thousands of hours free to making sure that the Labour Party gets into power. And many of them have had longer membership than Neal Lawson.